Welcome back to Movie Reviews by Movie Lovers. Sorry for my relaxed look. I have been clammed. But today we have another twofer. It is Grumpy Old Men and Grumpier Old Men. Now, if you've seen the original Odd Couple movies, the first one and the second one, these are the same guys. They do so well as weirdos that they're in this. So, we can both say that this is a rating as a 4, which is we like it. We'll watch it at least once a year. I can tell you right now, I brought this into the relationship. This is something my dad showed me, and I probably shouldn't have watched at the age I did, and still get the humor. Okay. Do you want to say about the first one or the second one?
Second one.
Okay. So the first one basically is you're introduced to the men, and they're old rivals. Apparently, one took another guy's girl, and blah blah blah. Well, that was weird.
Water bottle.
Oh, apparently a new girl arrives in town. They're old men. They're horrible. Of course, the whole movie starts out, and it's the winter time, and the song that's playing is "We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave."
And it's snow.
Yes. So this new woman moves into town. She's a sweetie. She falls in love with one of the guys. The other guy has a problem with it. Whole feud over her. But the fun parts are just the antics they get into. One of my favorite scenes is when one of the guys, the guy who ends up with the girl, is being basically told off by the other guy, and he has this little tiny fish, and he tosses it in the back seat of the other guy's car, and the scene continues a little bit later, and he's like, "What is that smell? What is that horrible smell?" And he goes digging in his car finally, and his car is a mess. He's a pig. It matches the Odd Couple perfectly, right? And basically then in the next scene he finds the fish, and the other guy has been waiting for him to finish digging it out of his car. He finally drives away, and he's laughing at him, and he throws the fish at the guy's car. I can't remember their names. Oh, really? It just says their actual names. Yeah, but it's a crusty friendship grows hilariously icer as they vie for an attractive widow. Yep, that's the premise of that one.
Oh, and the one of the men, the IRS is after him.
Yeah, that's Jack Lemmon's character. This guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fun to watch all the things. They have the neater guy has a daughter who's married but having problems. And another favorite scene is the son of the other guy comes over and he's got broccoli. Well, he goes, "Yeah, I've got broccoli." He's like, "What's that for?" "Well, I ran out. I couldn't find mistletoe at my dad's house." So they kiss under the broccoli. And, yeah, there's a love between them. Which takes us right into the next one. Do you want to do the next one? Which is Grumpier Old Men.
It's basically, so their kids are now engaged.
Mm-hmm.
And they're planning the wedding. Well,
It's all pure chaos.
uh-huh. And so one of them goes to go fishing. It runs into a woman.
A sexy woman.
Mm-hmm. Because in the previous movie, one of their friends dies.
Who owned the bait shop.
Mm-hmm. Well, this woman has purchased that said bait shop and is turning it into an Italian restaurant with a lakeside view.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't like all the people that are parking.
Correction. One of them doesn't. Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. She doesn't like all the fishermen parking in that spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so there's a whole rivalry from that.
It's funny. Funny.
And they have nicknames for each other. She calls him Ox.
Nag. That's what his name for her is.
But it's funny, they get into a relationship because of this.
Yes. And at the end, it almost seems like they're not gonna end up together because of all the relationships he's had. And he's like, "That's fine. I can deal with that."
But they do get married.
But my favorite part out of that whole entire movie is his dog. He feeds it canned chili.
And the other guy has a cat.
Yes, that's the reason why he's got a dog, because
The cat
keeps crapping on his newspaper.
So Max has just gotten his car redone, like reupholstered.
So he ends up putting the cat inside the car.
And it destroys all the upholstery.
You remembered his name, Max.
What's the other guy's name?
I can't remember the one with the cat. I can't remember. Because I know it's... Is it Felix?
No.
I know because we've been just saying the other guy.
I know, right? John
and Max, right?
Yes.
So Max is the dirty dude. John is the nice, clean dude. So if you look at the Odd Couple, and that's literally the right way to put it, because they play those exact characters. But Max is the one that's going after the Italian spicy woman, and then John has gotten the girl from before, which I think
April. Yes.
And but yeah, it's interesting, the whole entire story. Now, during this whole entire time, they're talking about catfish hunter, which is a gigantic fish that they end up wanting to get. And so on the way to Max's wedding, he's driving, and they come across somebody who basically goes, "Oh, I found him, and he was beautiful, and he smiled at me." And so they're determined to go catch it. Well, they're late for the wedding. They have to speed all the way. They do catch the fish. There's a spoiler there, but I'm not going to give you any more about that one. But it's like the fun part is getting them back to the wedding. And then you see as Max's son, which I can't remember his name, and John's daughter, basically as she's walking down the aisle with flowers stuff, she goes, "I'm so happy we eloped." And so they did. They had eloped. Another favorite scene of that is during a time where they're split, the son and daughter. It's basically Halloween, and he ends up going to her and spending some time with her. And the daughter, who has hated him basically this whole entire time, is the one who actually goes, because he's come back home with her. She goes, "I'm going to bed." And she's like, "Well, you didn't want to watch a scary movie?" And she's like, "No, I'm going to bed." And that was his cue to take the head off that he was wearing, because he was in a bear suit. And she turns around and she's like, "Oh, that kid's acting mean." And then she sees and she's like, "Oh." And then as they're reconnecting, all of a sudden they kiss, and the next thing they know, they look out the window and there's their parent, their dads, staring at them going, "Oh." and immediately the son just goes and closes the blind. It's a cute story.
Mm-hmm.
So if you love comedy and if you like the old-fashioned Odd Couple, this is the movie for you. Both of them are. Matter of fact, if we weren't watching something new, I would plug this in right now because I'm feeling like that.
Me too.
Alright, that's what we're watching next. See, like we love this type of comedy. This is us. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else for this one.
I don't think so either.
Alright, so if you came this far, and please like and subscribe. If you don't like this, I'm sorry, but this is just our opinion. But yeah, go check out all the movies that we've reviewed so far. We try to give you as much spoilers without giving away the whole entire movie because we do want you to experience it and learn, do you like this or not? We're not footnotes. You have to actually do the work. But than that, come back for our next review.
Bye.